Imagine sitting in a dark room with a large clock ticking in front of you. You have just made a fresh start, perhaps a new business, a gym membership, or a promise to study for hours. During those first 7 days, you feel invincible, as if nothing can stop you. You wake up every morning with enthusiasm, a spark in your eyes, and an ocean of ideas. But then, on the 8th or 10th day, something suddenly shifts. The dream remains the same. The vision board on the wall is unchanged, and you have the exact same resources at your disposal. Yet the person inside you who was craving to achieve it suddenly comes to a halt. And the scariest part is that you don't even know why you're stopping.
People often label this as a lack of discipline, absence of motivation, or pure laziness. But looking deeper, if laziness were the real issue, you wouldn't have been able to work with such intensity for those first 7 days. Why does a person who can wake up at 5 in the morning for 10 consecutive days suddenly fail to get out of bed on the 11th day? Did their brain change overnight? Or is there a hidden mechanism working inside their mind that we fail to see? This story isn't about an external enemy. It's about a psychological game playing out inside your head. A game that, if you don't understand, will keep you trapped in the same cycle year after year with every new resolution.
The reality is that our brain doesn't care about success as much as it cares about progress. Think of it as a mysterious puzzle. On one hand, you have a gamer who sits tirelessly in front of a screen for hours, and on the other, a student who starts checking their phone after just 30 minutes of studying. Is the gamer more disciplined? Absolutely not. The difference lies in the fact that the game sends a message to the brain every second that you are moving forward, your level is increasing, and your points are growing. The brain gets constant proof that its effort is yielding immediate rewards. But for a student or an entrepreneur, reality works differently. Even after hours of hard work, no visible change is apparent because the goal is months away.
Our brain cannot live in an imaginary future. It is wired to live in the present and needs daily proof. When we go to the gym or work on a large project, progress is often invisible. It is like a seed planted in the ground. For weeks, nothing shows above the surface, but underneath, its roots are growing stronger. Our brain cannot tolerate this underground growth. It demands visible progress right now. And this is where we fall into the biggest trap, measuring progress by results. When you gauge your success by things outside your control, like views, subscribers, or body transformation, your brain receives the same signal every day. Nothing has happened yet.
This is where the game of consistency begins. If you want to break this cycle, you must stop tracking outcomes and start tracking your actions. It is a psychological shift that keeps your mind calm. Don't show your brain that you have to reach the summit of Everest. Instead, give it proof of how many steps you took today. A writer doesn't look at when their book will become a bestseller. They look at how many pages they wrote today. When you provide your brain with small, visible pieces of evidence, it feels that you are moving forward. Remember, our brain is driven more by momentum than by success. Just like starting a stationary bicycle is the hardest part, but once it gets moving, keeping it going becomes easy. Consistency works the exact same way. The day your brain starts receiving a small piece of proof every day that you are advancing, consistency will become second nature. But another obstacle will arise along the way, that voice echoing from within. I don't feel like it today.
This is not a valid reason. It is merely an output of your brain. The brain evaluates every task on 2 scales, how much effort it requires and how quickly it offers a reward. When you watch short videos, the effort is 0 and the reward is immediate, so the brain picks that. But when you think about going to the gym or getting to work, the effort is high and the reward is far off. Your brain isn't trying to protect you from danger, it's trying to save you from effort. It cannot feel future success, but it knows today's comfort all too well.
So, what is the solution? People who are unbelievably consistent in this world don't control their minds. Instead, they lock in their decisions long before their mind gets a say. If you wake up in the morning and decide whether to work or not, you will lose, because your brain will start offering arguments in favor of rest. Successful people don't make decisions at the moment of action. They have already made them. They make their tasks so non-negotiable that thinking about them every day ceases entirely.
This isn't a game of motivation. It's a game of systems. The day you stop worrying about outcomes, learn to track your progress, and start locking in your critical decisions in advance, consistency will no longer feel like a burden. It will become a natural process. This game is not about conquering the external world, but about understanding the mechanism of your own mind and directing it in the right way. In the end, remember that big changes don't happen overnight.
They are the result of small daily actions that remain invisible to the world, but give your mind fresh proof every single moment. Your victory lies not in your resolutions, but in your system.